Okay, so I hate to keep streaming um, this all together, but keep streaming. So I did um, let's do custom Street Tier 1. So after after a couple of tries, after I streamed last night, I was actually able to get a faster lap time of 11:14, which I did ended up finding that kind of worked as good, uh, but doesn't it doesn't do very well. So I've actually come to terms that this M3 here, I don't think I'm going to be able to break under 10 minutes with this thing. But I think, I'm not entirely sure, but I think I should be able to break under um, 11 minutes with this card. Um, Even though that there's some people up higher um, on the leaderboard in the world, like this dude right here who ran a 954 with the BMW, and he's in the top 20. But I've come to terms with the fact that he was probably using a wheel, because I was hearing around in the community a little bit that using a steering wheel is probably the better alternative for this game. So pretty much in the top 30, the top 20, there's two M3s in the top 20, and then I think there's three in the top 50. Yeah, in the top 50. So, and then you have the Sports Evolution for the M3. Don't know about that one. BMW M3 Sport Evolution. I think that might be the newer version of the car, or at least. So let's go here real quick. Let's go out of here. Category. We're gonna go to brand BMW. Let's see, the i8, M2, the M3 2000. Um, it's the M3 Evolution. Interesting. M5, 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 M4. Right here. So this is the 90s version. So yeah. Well, I do have a decent tune on this car. At least I hope I do. So I'm not gonna take too much time up with this, but I'm gonna do one run with this, and then we're gonna call it. At least one run, and then I think we're just gonna go ahead and do some playlist or something like that. But I'm gonna see if I can at least try to get a faster lap time with this car. I know it can do it, but it's just, I guess, maybe user error. I'm guessing. So we're gonna go ahead and run this real quick, and then we're gonna do some more some more playlists and whatnot. So, let's get to it. funny thing about this is that even though they're two completely separate games, but the original M3, the Most Wanted M3, probably would have destroyed this card, to be honest with you. Again, even though they're like separate games, if we had the same physics as Most Wanted, or at least have the exact same bar setup and everything, I think this card would have destroyed this time though. I cannot count how many times I've actually done this run with this card in the last like 2 days. Just playing around with the tuner, just trying to be as smooth as I can with like little mistakes. Like those two mistakes right there hitting those cars that and I was saying on the stream yesterday is that I've been able to calculate the run time with the progression, track progression up on the top left right there. So I'm at a 44% progression. At a 444 at a 45%. So shit. And I was able to calculate that if you're running a higher progression under a lower lap time, you're pacing above the clock. So like I'm at a 48%, and I'm at 5 minutes, which means I'm actually running under the pace. Because I just made like 3 mistakes. So at this rate right now, since I've made 3 mistakes, and I'm running way behind this, I'm probably going to get another 5, maybe 5, 11 minutes again. Maybe 11:30, I'd say, on this one. So I'm going to see if that's the case, and I'm going to run this one more time, see if I can't get her run. Because I did find a really decent tune for this car. Like I can hit a lot of corners a lot smoother now. But the whole problem is that the car loses a lot of speed and a lot of acceleration corners. So that is the whole problem. Car right now, and the last half of the track is so tricky that this car just loses so much momentum in that whole section that's where most of the time is slower. It's right there in that whole area and it sucks too because this is like the only official timing pattern. There's a couple of them, but this is like the only like true time attack. But it sucks too because I know that you guys can we can run Ghost, other players Ghost, but for some reason this one sucks. So I wanted to see what other players are actually kind of doing to actually get these fast lap times. But then again, I know that a lot of people are probably using steering wheels for this game. But there's also a lot of people exporting the game. I seen someone use, I think it was a Subaru station wagon. It was like last year or like 6 months ago that he was able to run a 1109 on that car is like better. That's and the fact is that this car just uses so much accelerator and so much momentum on this corners right here. But I was able to find a tune to carry out the front end, have the back, have the gear roll with the tune, kind of like that right there, which kind of makes it quick in the corners a little bit. That's if you're not drifting. So the more you slide around like that, the more chances are that you're gonna lose time. So that's the whole problem with this game as a whole, is that the grip system, or just like the physics system, just don't really work as a whole. Even though if you have like the traction control, some others, stuff like that, this doesn't work right. You can find a good tune, but these cars like slide around a lot, especially the street tier cars. Street tier 2 cars are decent, like of course they're a bit faster and a little bit more rippier. Oh shit. They have much more, smoother grip. But Street Tier 1 cars, they're hard to control sometimes. I hate that they stuck this car in Street Tier 1. I wish there was a way to be able to take the Street Tier 1 cars upgrade to 2. So I would actually really like to have this car faster than what it already does. Street Tier 2 cars, their max level cap is like a 750. Street Tier 1 car, they're max at 600. So they're not far off from each other. But I also do think that the parts and gears upgrades that you get, you can recalibrate them and merge them to get specific tune settings for the upgrades. But this doesn't help a whole lot. Another 1128. So that was a lot slower than my actual time. So I'm gonna hit this one more time because of the mistakes. So we're gonna see if I can at least attempt to get a faster lap time. The tune I have on this already, it's pretty decent, but I think it's just the car itself. But I also kind of saw that there's people who do shortcuts at the track and things like that. I don't think that's very fair, especially for trying to run a time attack at this scale. This time attack is pretty long. Running just 2 minutes faster. Shit. Yeah, I turned on that legible thing. It's like a whole thing that keeps your car on the road. I don't think that works very well. It just kind of limits the cars. I'd say. I think it does that little thing where if you go off the track, there's like a lot of traction, like the air and everything. I'm not saying that it's like, it's good to, like have no traction loss and, off-road, but when it comes to like trying to be fast and everything, just hitting middle, corners, just off the track, trying to hit the apex is kind of frustrating. I could use manual transmission, but I found that it's a little bit, I'd say it's a little bit slower to use the manual transmission, especially when you're trying to do like fast platforms like this. Like there's just too much playing in transmission. You switch through the gears way too much. Just try to be fast moving systems. It's a car very slow. The last couple of tunes, I've been power sliding through that. This particular tune takes its corners pretty easy, but at the cost of the car. So what I did was I resetted the default tune for the car. I just kind of play around with it. And of course, like many other like arcade racing games like this, every time you lose momentum, especially in an automatic transmission, you have to let go of the gas, get back on it just to, get the car to lower gear, get that acceleration boost. This is another thing right here. All these little cobblestone walls and everything like that, you hit them, it just slows the car down so much. I see people hitting them and trying to perform something like that, and it just loses so much significant time. Try to do this as fast, precise as possible, whilst trying to stay on the asphalt. With a little bit of third party doing here throughout the road corners, but I also have to remember that there is an update for these for the game that the roads used to be at a higher level. So right off the white line, with like I'd say like a curb, where you can just kind of dig your tire into, and just rip around these tight corners, 20 corners. I guess they updated the game to get rid of those, or at least tone them down. As I saw a lot of people. I think it was last year, so I saw a lot of people doing that method, just kind of dipping the car into the side of the road just to get up around the corner. Microsoft ended up making a patch on that. So I think that's why there's 9-minute lap times, and I don't think people are going to be able to beat a 9:35 because the lap time and the run is executed. I think very much for a car like this, maybe possibly you can hit a high 10-minute mark if you're fast enough with little mistakes. But I don't think this car will be able to break under 9 minutes, at least not a legit rate. Which I try to keep my gameplay as legit as possible. No exploits, no hold, none of that stuff. There's a tune that gets me around the corners. Most acceleration of performance wise. Here's what game gives me. I'd say some of these corners that I do take is probably due to using dirt. Because I know I could be taking these corners a lot. Because it's just the way the cars they slide out way too much. Even if you have a good to hit these corners or something like that, it's free tier 1 cars. They're not as good as the Sprint tier 2, which I might do a run with those tier 2 cars. I just have to get fun with it. Yeah, the way I take these corners right here is what's making me use all the time. It's like you have to slow down just to have enough to grip the corner. Even if you try to get that acceleration and speed back up, oh, there's no corner. See, I shouldn't have kept that corner. Now I just made it drift all through that. Don't want that. It would be actually kind of nice to have the real GTR in here. So I have 46. Actually, that's the real touring car. See, I just messed up my corner again. There's so much just in that one section. But actually, here around my distance, it would be a great 10 minutes. This one kind of slowed down the walk. And then we got this corner. Interesting that you can. Another way I think people do it is they hold the gas wide open and just use the brakes. That's another method that I want to try doing. It's just holding down the gas, just using the brake, just to get around all these corners. Yeah, this is a lot more smooth and faster lap time than I actually thought. 11:06. That's the fastest time yet. So, now that I know that I can get a faster lap time, my last lap time was 11:14, and I just shaved down almost 13 seconds. I think 13 seconds. 14, 13, 12, 14, 10 seconds. Well, 8 seconds. So that was 8 seconds faster. Now, I'm going to try it one more time, and then try this this technique about keeping the gas floored and just using the brake and see how that works. And I hope it works, because I want to see if it increases like any type of training techniques for the car. So now that I know that I can get a lot more faster lap time, that's my hopes. Like I said, I know I'm probably not going to make a 9-minute lap time, but I'll actually be happy if I can take 10 minutes with this thing. Especially with the team I have on it, where I'm driving this car, so let's see what we can do with this thing. This, I found that you can be wide open if you hit the corner just right like that. Just hit the brake. Yeah. You just hit the brake while on the gas and then just kind of let go of the gas a little bit just to get the grip into the corner. You should be able to keep the RPMs on this brake. Let go of the gas a little bit. Like that. I just want to see if it even makes a faster lap time at all. Again, I'm going to have to let off the gas a little bit just to, get gripped in for the corner. But the turning, the grip for these cars is not. I think I can do something. Yeah, see, it's already faster. I'm going to set that at 151. So I'm already running above pace. I just can't make a lot of mistakes. Usually that corner bogged down the car, but after that kind of, but it did leave it to just a lot of time on it though. I probably could have took that corner a lot smoother. Hit the brake. 26, 46. Yeah, I'm still running above this. This actually might work. Oh, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Oh, shit. It's good. Of course, I can do some fine. So we can move up this. Come on. Come on, come on. Alright, no choice but to let go of the gas right there. That's what I'm about to Yeah, because I don't think I can use time. I should be, if I would be running above time, I would already be taking this like 2 seconds maybe. Maybe 2 seconds. I didn't use that far. So, and this, I feel like that you can just go straight through these windings. Because it does, because I really don't need to like circle through all these corners. Yeah, when you're on the gas and when you hit the brake, you can tell you can balance the power. Brake. Yeah, see. You keep that, keep the RPMs up. I'll have to try to focus. I can't be looking at the time. God, that is such a tricky corner. Like, if you don't hit that corner right, you're just gonna fly right out there. Like, you have to slow up like walk to that corner. You can hit it pretty decently with faster cars that have more grip and everything like that, but with the Street Tier 1 and 2 cars like that, that's a dangerous corner. You're lucky to actually make it around fast. Damn it. Oh, 6.3, 6.4. That might increase a little bit. But 6.5. So I'm running a little bit on these. So I have to be at least a second or two. A second ahead, I would already hit all of this right here. If I was running at least that pace or above this. This is where it's going to start getting too. Car. Brake, off the gas, back on. And when it's red, just hit the brake, let go of the gas if you have to, just kind of. This is where it's going to slow. A little bit tricky. Not what that happened. Here, off the gas. Too much, way too much.
Yeah, I found it.
Fucking sketchy. That's sketchy. I didn't hit those corners right. I'm definitely not gonna hit 9 minutes, but I just want to be able to break things. That's my whole thing. Oh, I'll do it. Okay. I'm surprised that checkpoint registered. Go off gas. Right off gas, right back on the road. Oh shit. I think that wheel just saved it. On that bridge, man. I was like this one. Alright, baby. But my video will be my 11-minute cut. Uh, 11:11. I was slower, but still, I had a little bit too much play in some of the corners, and I lost a little bit around the corners. But let's see. Yeah, I ran 11:06. That put me in the top 4,000 at least. But there's a lot of people. The Honda Integra Type R is running 11:06s. The Eclipse Star Edition ran 11:06. So that's another car I might want to try too. It's the Star Edition. Sport Evolution. The Honda Civic Type R, of course. 11:06. Yeah, see, a lot of the times I've been running are made with a lot of the common cars. This is weird because the Porsche 911 Carrera RS 2.7 ran at 11:06, but the top 20 guys are running the exact same car, and they ran them, and the world record's at 9:35. So, which is kind of iffy, I'd say. I also heard this Ford Mustang Mach-E is like a hella good car too, especially for the most of the made in Japan's. Ford Focus, BMW. So what we're gonna do is I actually have been wanting to try it. But I do want to use the Star Edition Eclipse and see if I can find a good tune for that car. So I'm gonna come here.
You don't want to take too much? Oh, you the pig.
Where is it? Where is it? Is that no, it's right here. We're gonna go ahead and upgrade it. Ooh. Yes. Oh. So it runs at 173. That's the whole thing, is that it's a little bit slower than the BMW. It runs at 173 at the acceleration is 4.27. The BMW is at 4.3, so that's a bit faster. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, this car runs a bit better, if I'm not mistaken. Um, so the power distribution. Oh, hold on. Hold on a minute. So this car's a four-wheel drive. No shit. So when there's an all-wheel drive car, does the BMW have this, or is that just fucking with me? No. Okay, so that doesn't have it. So this is a front-wheel drive. So this is a front. So yeah, shit. I was gonna say wait a minute, but yeah. So the whole thing about this car, where did it go? It's up front, yeah. So I guess it's the whole way the car goes. This is a all-wheel drive, which actually makes things a little bit interesting, to be honest. So we're gonna do the 69% rear, the grip, of course. Um, Brake balance, I'd say pretty much in the middle. I'll do the front a little bit. The aero load, shit. So we're gonna do less of the rear because I'm gonna have more power in the rear, and then we're gonna have the aero in the front. That should be able to rotate the car through the corners. This front spring, we're gonna keep that a little bit softer with the rear stiff. I actually no, let's do this a little bit softer as well. Like I was saying, I'm going to keep most of the rear at maybe at least softer because I have the power distribution in the rear. The damper compression, I think that's all fine. Yeah, I don't want the car too soft in the rear because it's just going to make it slide out a little bit more. Um, we'll do this one to reduce understeer. Um, I think we're just going to keep this stock right there. See how that works. Camber front, yeah. So let's see how this thing drives. Oh yeah, and this is not my livery here. I actually found this when the game first released. I ended up finding this. It's actually a pretty cool livery, to be honest. Um, Again, I don't want to touch it because I want to save it for
Set your
time
sights
trial.
and let's start the show.
Because I'm curious about how a four-wheel drive and all-wheel drive is going to handle compared to a front or a rear wheel drive. So I got a decent tune on it, hopefully. I just want to see how it will react with a lot of the corners. I know that a lot of the faster cars, like the racing cars and everything like that, are all-wheel drive. They have a lot of grip. What the fuck? Yeah. Okay. So they don't have acceleration and shit. But I'm hoping, the lack of performance, the lack of speed, the lack of acceleration will cope or will kind of work in my favor with being consistent. Because this car is not very fast. This is, I don't know about this one. It's probably because I have the weight or the power more in the rear than front. I think I might have overdid it. Hey, look around. I think I might have overdid it a little bit. This car slow as hell. Kudos to the one dude who actually was able to run it. I was at 11:06 with this. Yeah, I don't think this car's very good. Man. Final drive too. If I'm not mistaken, you turn it up by turning down final drive. Yeah, see this needs. Shit, that was my bad. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna abort this. This car sucks. This car sucks. Let's see what else we got. What's available category Street Tier 1. I tried the Integra. This car is it's a little too wild for my taste. Let's see. I do think. Let's go in the shop real quick. Available catalog. Let's go down that and yeah. See, this was the car the dude ran a 1106 with or 1109. So I was able to be faster with the BMW. But I'm kind of seeing if there's like maybe no. I have an interesting feeling about the Grand National. I do feel like the Grand National might be able to do something. I think it's a rear wheel drive though. That's the thing. But I do feel like it might have something. I think a lot of these muscle cars might have something. This is the Z28. You got the Chevelle. They don't have the older body Z28 though. That kind of sucks. I like the what year is this? The 71. So I think it might be the 68. I think. I'm not entirely sure. The Lorian. I only have 600,000 on me. So I'm gonna have to kind of pick and choose what car to actually use. But I'm having an interesting feeling about the 429 Boss. I'm not entirely sure yet. Because I think a V8 engine will work a lot better. A little four banger. Oh, what car was that? Oh, this is the RX-7, the old 88.
What pisses me off
S14.
that nobody knew.
They have the S14, but they don't have the S15. That's crazy. This is a Roadrunner too. I also have I also have an interesting feeling about this car too because it is a Roadrunner.
Yep.
GTO. Yeah, see, this is the car right here that everybody's using. The 911 Corral RS 2.7. And a lot of racing games, especially in Need for Speed and all of that, this car is just like a freaking grip monster. It does very well in the corners. And you got the 1967 Shelby GT 500. Good old fucking Eleanor. I did end up getting the GR86 too. I want to use this car too. Oh, what is this? Window Dash Edition? Golf GTA Dash Edition. I wonder if this is like a special time attack car. Time trial. Okay, so I got my eyes on Mustang and possibly the GR86. I'm not entirely sure how this GR86 will run. But I am going to.
And they took him off cooking.
I am gonna end up going through all the categories as well. It's just like I want to at least attempt to break under 11 minutes in a street tier 1 car. What the hell is this GR86 at? Is this it? Yeah, right here. I still have to put in the upgrades for it. So this. So I'll show you guys something else that you guys can do, please. So with this, you can go to recalibrate, come in here, and then you can extra pump, increase nitro refill. Yeah, I guess. Increase forceful, validated nitro refills during jumping while braking. You want that for braking, and you can also merge them too if you have like 3 of the same things, or if you want like a specific upgrade tune. You can merge them all together and possibly get a one thing, which I'm gonna start playing around with because I think that might work. So calibrated, we're gonna come down here. We're gonna do the same thing. Recalibrate, increase air nitro. During jump, there's not much that we can do. There's not much we can do with this one. The air outtake, increased distance detection of drag bump by 5 to 6%. We have skilled, increased scoring by 10%. All point-based beats. No, we'll just do that one. We'll do skilled, of course. Collector, treasure. Yeah, so yeah, we'll keep this one in skilled. Increase XP gains. Yeah. Increase air nitro. No, we don't need all of that crap. Yeah, so that's the whole thing with this. You can recalibrate hunter, trailer, increase speed of all ahead of available. I guess it's better than having a treasure puncher. Iron grip, decrease grip loss by with grip loss multiplier or modifier. Increase scoring by 6.6. Pace. No, we don't need that. Grab, yes, this. Legend, clean driver, decreased bugs loss with clean driving. Modifier. That's only the modifier, so, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. And then this, we can't do too much with this one. Air outtake and treasure hunt. Yeah, there's not much we can do with this one. Okay. Let's just see what this car does. I do have the stock tune on it, so I just want to see how it kind of runs. So this is, of course, the same as BMW. I just don't know how it drives. I don't know if it's slidey, I don't know if it's grippy. I just kind of want to find a decent spot. 6. Do this. So we're just gonna kind of run this real quick and just see how the car handles at a stock tune. And we'll go from there. Oh, pretty slow. something. It's just a matter of how it's going to take corners. Yeah, it breaks it. It's hard. Well, I'm still on the brink of actually seeing if I can use an all-wheel drive. Because the power delivery in this car is pretty smooth. Especially when it's going too hard, it just breaks up. These things. It's not the best. But it's the same. It's almost the same as the BMW. It's has a super powered. Let's say the BMW. Oh my god, I'll have to show you. So the BMW is really based off. Oh my god, based off acceleration. Just don't have a high acceleration push. But I'll this part might be. But it might be good to use a stock tune on this thing. On actually most of the cars, because they don't lose. They don't lose anything. Slide around a lot. Use that speed. Just being able to like being able to run it like wide open. Yeah, this thing can turn for shit at high speeds. Slides around a lot, but don't lose momentum. So here, just kind of brake, hit that wall, just gonna sleep. Yeah, the car just rear of the car just breaks so easy. Not much I can do on that. It's just significantly slower. That Yeah, so I've noticed that the progression percentage takes at maybe in-game half mile or something like that, or a mile. So it's kind of hard to calculate at that. I did notice that the progression was but even this, I'm running 56%, 6 minutes and 11 seconds. So yeah, this car is running hella slow. Shadow. Shit. BMW, I'll be already hit that. Car would need that. What the fuck? Right. Yeah, 7 minutes at 66%. This, I'll be lucky if I hit 11. I don't even think this car's gonna run 12. I might be able to pass the 12:45 second. I'm like it might be this now. Yeah, the stock turns on these cars just you don't lose momentum, but they have no grip for shit. But I will say that the car does stick in turning and everything like that. Like you don't lose that turning radius just like that. This car likes to slide around and everything like that. Yeah, you don't lose any cupping of that like that. That's a car. You just slide around with it. That's the one thing I can probably try to do is reset the tune again. Just cut it through maybe a couple things. Just to see if I can find if I could run a faster lap time with this thing, I wonder if I can do something. I don't think that's much. The handling on is okay. But this thing is fast. Yep. Yeah, I probably could have ran the same exact one. Yeah, 1119. Yeah, I was actually really. I ran 1120 a couple of days ago with the BMW, so this car is pretty much the same in the stock tune. So, and then we're gonna try that Mustang, which I have expectations for it, but I feel like that since this car, I think it might be a rear wheel drive. I already have pro settings. Oh no, this is a forward rear drive. So it's also the same thing. Do I have? Oh, okay, cool. So this is pretty much the same thing. Probably the same tune, but the handling could be completely different. But this does have a V8 engine, so realistically, this car should put out more than this car, but I have a feeling that it might be a little slidey, if that's the case. So if this car feels pretty much the same as the GR86, I'm gonna stick the stock tune back on the BMW. But realistically, if this car feels as good as the E6, should be able to put something pretty good in this one. But the thing with this car is that it's only got 4 gears. This thing is pushing a lot of power. So naturally, yeah, just like that, naturally it's just gonna, this car is just gonna naturally be wild. Especially with a car that's heavy, it's got a V8, it's gonna be running a lot of power, and it's only got 4 gears, so the acceleration on this thing is insane. I don't think it's probably a good idea to be running tune on this thing, because especially with this thing, a tuned up Mustangs, especially if it's already wild and stock. Thinking of it as like you're driving a man boat, pretty much. This thing is big, heavy, it just feels like a coat. That's the thing, I don't want to put the tune on it because this car already slides around. Especially in the rear, it just kind of... too. One thing I do like about this is that since the car is so heavy, it just kind of rolls over here without losing momentum traction. But I'm worried about the last half of the track. That's where I've been losing. That's where I've been losing all the time with all these cars. Is last half of the last half of the track. You got a car here that just naturally slides. So I feel like BMW, I can probably put on the stock with that car and do a couple of takes on maybe like compression or damping or something like that to where it's from, so I can actually give it a little bit more of a little more flavor to it. Hopefully a little more. First, I just want to see how this thing goes. Yeah, it just cars through the dirt like nothing. Yeah, I knew on the corners I was just gonna slide. I had high hopes because this is a PGA. I do think the touring part would be a lot better though. The racing category part. I think that might be the next category if I ever prove. Again, I'm running color. I'm running color still. I'm running the 6 minutes at 60%, at 6.2. 6.2 at 60%. So of course it says. So realistically, I'll probably, if I'm lucky, I might run it. lot of these easier corners are almost treacherous with this car. If you're gonna slide up a rear on this corner right here. Oh, that just ran the run right there. That just ruined the whole run. I'm determined if I should finish this. Oh yeah, see this thing, this thing can't turn for shit either. Yeah, naturally, this thing just slides. This thing is. Yeah, I guess this thing ain't doing it. Yeah, I'm already at 9 minutes. I need to. Yeah, this is. Yeah, we're gonna abort this one. We're gonna abort this one. There we go. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, so that did not work as I actually thought it would do. So let's go ahead and take this. We're going to restore defaults. So I have a decent idea.
Everywhere you go.
Final drive, grip is fine. I think it would be front. So the front load would be fine. We're gonna do a couple of takes, 3 takes. We're gonna do 3 takes for them. The front spring, that would be. We'll keep that. The compression, front, or no. We'll do a couple of takes this way, 3 takes. I forgot. We're not gonna do the rear. Oh. Yeah, we'll do 3. The damping rebound. We'll do +3 on that. We have a rebound rear. I think we're just gonna keep that stock right there. The ABS roll bars. So we'll do 3 takes in the front and then +3 in the rear. Just to give a little bit of a head start. So let's just see how this works. I'm gonna touch it. I'm just gonna do the first couple of corners for this thing, because I just want to see if it could even if it can hit something a little bit better. I think we're gonna call it here. I'm just gonna do the first couple of corners and just see how the car feels compared to the stock. Compared to the stock. Yeah, see, I think just running something close to like the direction you want the car to be probably the best bet. Oh, that's the first time I made a mistake with that. Huh. Holy some car. Well, I'm kind of feeling this car out. Oh, I was really big mistake up in points. This how well this car will look at the corners. Yeah, that's the problem right there. And on my own time, I think I'm just gonna end up doing some more things on my own time. Even if I can get like a 1058, 1059, I would be happy with that. Oh, I am kind of running at pace, so if I keep this on it, Car runs a lot smoother. But I think doing like one down, like one click down from like the stock tune would probably make it one smoother. Or maybe one click down and not even better. Still lots of tunes to play around with. Yeah, that's the whole problem right there. There's the moment of truth. Yeah, that just slides in the corners. So yeah, if you're doing a tune that's like reverse of what it is at one click, should do something a little bit better. So yeah, if there's a stock setting, like right in the middle, I can do that either way, but if there's like a setting that's higher, if there's a setting higher, I would do one click lower. If there's a setting lower, I would do one click higher. So I do have the feeling that that actually might do something a little bit better for this car. I keep using this car because I know it has what it takes. Oh, but not that. I do know that it has what it takes to run a fast lap time. It's just the means of actually trying to find it for it. Keep using that because I know this car can push. yeah, with the without the mistakes, I actually could have pushed this at 11:05 or 11:03. That's what I would have thought, but I think that's about it for this stream. I'm not going to push this anymore. I pushed it farther than I actually wanted it to, so I'm going to leave it here, and I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And subscribe for more content like this if you guys want to keep watching the same, well, not the same, but the same content like this. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.